All right, you guys. So this video is a little different. So I'm just giving you guys a little update of what's going on because of the traction we're getting, new partnership that we just got, um, everything that's just moving, moving ahead. We're starting to market ourselves and stuff like that. We didn't market ourselves due to wanting to have something to actually show. So I revised everything. I'm gonna go back to the starting menu. So the website looks totally different now. We're actually working on a whole new logo. So this 9 times out of 10 when you see this video, it won't look like this. You'll see it'll be different. So this is now what the website looks like. And you can see we changed up here, the stuff up here, right? We only have home, join the community, hidden vision, which we actually changed that. It's supposed to be over here. There you go. So yeah, so you have that here. So hidden vision, hidden verse, which basically is our social media, stuff like that. So we'll get into that in another video. That's just a whole deep dive in things right there. So here you have the game design document, which you click this right here. It takes you there. I'll explain that in a second. The Telegram, hidden verse, which is our social network, and the Discord. Right here in this video is basically showing the whole universe, the hidden universe, which we'll be talking about that in a second as well. So to go on the game design document, this is just a real quick rough draft so I can put it just to show you guys in this video. This is what you want to be looking for inside of Web3 gaming. Like when it comes to gaming, on the gaming aspect, when you investing into games, you don't want to look at the tokenomics. That doesn't mean anything. Plus people can copy and paste the tokenomics and then say anything, right? So white papers don't matter when it comes to Web3 gaming. So you want to actually look at the this right here. This is how in the industry of gaming, how we get funding. We actually have to have one of these. So you send this to publisher and they will look through this and see if it makes sense, right? So as you can see, it explains everything, literally everything from this is the game free to play, explains all that stuff like that, community support. This is just a rough draft and this is a small version because I can't give you guys the full version because the full version is for my team, myself, so that's basically how we build the game, right? And then competitors can take our stuff. We don't want that. So you put just this little small snippet out here for you guys to understand what the game is. The real estate tier system tells you how the real estate will work inside of the game, their employment, explain how employment, which would be if Axie Infinity, the scholarship is basically show you how employment works in the game. PvP tells you exactly how the PvP system works, how the jail system works, because you can go to jail in here and what you be doing while you're in jail, mining and chopping trees for the economy. The game progression, how you progress through the game. The world explains the world is the backstory of the organizations, the protagonists, who you play as the game, the timeline, basically what's going to happen, what we're doing with the game, how much we need to actually finish the game. Our team, here's our team right here. The theme and the settings right here. That like most of these projects don't even have this right here. The platform requirements. This is actually what you need to run our game. Right? Well, most of them. Actually, I think all three of them you need. All three of our games is pretty heavy. So all three of our games, you need this type of requirement to run this game. Our monetization, how we actually plan to actually make money inside of the game, right? Like how we plan to keep our doors open. They don't have this. They don't tell you none of this stuff right here. This is very important. They don't tell you this stuff right here. The concept right here, right? The concept, who it's for, who our target audience is. Basically, the elevator pitch. If we were sitting in the elevator and we was talking to you, how would we pitch it to you? Boom, this is that. So this is something that you need to look at right here. We're going to clean this up and make it look way much better. And it's going to be easier to get to than actually. I mean, well, you can. I guess we would put it in a document where you guys can download it if you want to, or you can just put it into like the websites where like the people that had those white papers at. We could do that right there as well too. So we'll figure that out. So then you go down here. Right, and then it's welcome to Hidden Universe because we're going to stop saying that the Mr. Abraxas is the main thing because it's not. We actually realizing that we're actually creating something like Marvel, like we're creating like Star Wars here. So we have 3 different titles with 3 different stories, 3 different characters and stuff like that. But everybody has the same character. For example, like all the Marvel universes in the same universe. So it's basically the exact same thing like that. Our community that have people that are part of the game already, they are part of it. And so if, for example, VIP, Grant, Prince, Martin, And anybody else that we have photos of, if they're in one game, they're in all 3 of the games. So that's basically the cool thing about being a part of our community. You can actually see yourself inside of our games. One thing that we have here, different than any other platform, we don't have walking trailers or breathing trailers. What that is when a person just walking around or a person just sitting there breathing and stuff like that. We don't have those. We actually have official teasers and demo release trailers and stuff like that. So right here, you can actually check out what the game actually is and what it looks like right here. So you have this right here. So that's pretty cool. You go there and look at that. I'll get into these cool things in a second. You have a roadmap was completed, which is the GDD that's completed. We are I'll continue to be adding stuff on it, but it's literally completed. I can literally send it to a publisher, and they can publish the game for us. We have website update, which is see down demo release. We have that social media coming soon. It's alpha testing, in-game real estate which we were working on that. Looking to see if I'm going to actually create it myself or I'm going to get someone else to do it for me. And game updates. So these things are really important right here. What's in development is token staking. Basically trying to make sure the token is as secure and the most fire token possible. Basically, we're trying to be like Matic, Ethereum, and stuff like that. So we're trying to make sure our token is viable like that before we just really try to push this thing. But through time we'll better the token and everything like that. So the tokens, because people can actually create their own tokens on top of ours. So that's pretty cool. Social media features, we're still working on some of those. Make the social media better and better and better. We have live, you can go live on there and stuff. We have all that stuff. You can actually play video games and like really record yourself actually playing video games like Twitch. We have all that stuff on there. We want to make sure that stuff is better for you guys. So we want to make sure that we will be developing that the whole time. Blockchain interaction between the games. Make sure the games actually talk to each other. So again, if one universe talks to the other universe, well, they all in the same universe, but one title talks to the other title. Another title talks to the other title, and things are happening in all of the titles, and just be able to transfer your stuff from one title to the other titles, right? Seamlessly. So all you just have to do is have it in your wallet, and boom, when you pop in one game, it does that. The NFT down does something different in that game. All right, so here, if you want to basically pay attention to the development of the game, you got this right here. It basically explains everything. I don't know why it's not loading. Oh, here we go. Yep. So tells you everything I'm doing. Tells you everything that's going on inside of the game. In the development, I now had to add the other 2 projects onto this right here, so you can actually pay attention to all of the games. So it's pretty cool right here. See all this stuff, the bug fixes that I've done. I had to actually update this right there. Then basically a breath of fresh air explains what we're doing first to we put the game first, to connect in the games, explaining how the metaverse was a lie, and we're actually creating a metaverse the right way. True physical assets. I'm a free physical use with the assets of the digital assets. Basically, what that means is being a key holder offers you access to unique and exclusive merchandise that we'll be releasing soon. Special access to up and coming events, which will be pretty cool. So if you're like in Florida, Philadelphia, New York, Georgia, places that we'll be at, even if we go out of different countries, and if you are able to come out, definitely come out. You don't have to pay. You already have a key. You just come on in. Just depending on the key level that you have though. So from Tyro and up, you'll be able to come in for free. You never have to pay for our events. So you have to pay to get there, but you don't have to pay for our events if you had the keys on the physical events. So that's pretty good. Opportunities to interact and opportunities with our development team, which means you could bring you on board with us. You can just basically be put on board, right? So it's basically a bigger chance for you to actually, if you want to work with us, you have to have a bigger chance to work with us. Community benefits, basic community members and key holders get early access to everything. So it doesn't matter what it is. Once you release something new, you guys get access to it. Once you have a key, you guys get access to everything. You don't have to pay for it. So it's basically like buying one of our games, and then you get everything that comes out after. For as long as we exist, you get everything. Another thing is the people that support us the most, that push us the most, that talk about us the most, that fund us the most as well. All it had to be about money. You just basically support, talk about us, push us the most. We actually will put you in the game. So you have your own NFT, your own digital art. When we put the NFT out there for you guys, we'll make sure that you get the royalties of the NFT that's sold. So it's pretty cool. It's there. Then you got to join the discussion. Just basically have this right here, and then you got the articles right here. All the articles that have been put out. So it's pretty cool right here. So you click these and take you to Medium. So I'll show you. I'll take you to our articles and keep you updated on what's going on with that. So let's go to the cool thing. Let's go to learn the world. So you click this right here, and it takes you through here. Now I'm still not finished this right here. Again, this is just a video for me to show you guys. Again, 9 times out of 10 when you see this video and you go, everything would be like much more fancier, and it'd be more franchises up here. So this basically gives you just a overview of the franchise. So it basically tells you who, like, where the history of the franchise, the tear of it, this is supposed to say rarity, the rarity of it, and then, you know, tells you what it does. So a person that owns this, fuel stations for vehicles such as cars, trucks, and motorbikes. Hidden fuel also sells snacks to go. So it's pretty cool. You push this button, and that's not finished yet, and then it takes you to the purchase page. Well, purchase box that will pop up. So that's pretty cool right there as well. So another thing that's pretty cool about what we're doing is some of these places actually, some of these franchises actually have their own website. All of them will eventually have their own website. We're building in the Wix because it's cheaper. For these websites, they're not real websites. You know, there's just websites that we want to actually build the top of the lore with. So we're going to use Wix to do that. So you'll be able to push the website and actually see, you know, the parodies that we have here. Because, you know, the game is a parody of life. And you guys will be able to see. So you see that it's like an actual real company, you know, put some work into it. Shows you everything that's going on inside of the world right here. We actually have to update these photos because actually the game looks even better than this. So right there, so you can view deals, right? But the cool part right here, how much of a parody we're taking this, right? You can actually take a driving test, and if you actually pass the driving test, you actually get an NFT for it. So it's pretty cool. You take the driving test right here, you hit this right here, and this is how much work we're putting in here. It's not a real driving test. This is basically Prince portfolios. It's like the DMV up there. You take the driving test and boom. So it's not a real driving test, but you pass it, you get an NFT for that. So I just wanted to show you that. It's pretty cool. You can just dig more into the lore of these things. We're still working on it. We can probably remodel every website, you know, there. So we're probably gonna be doing it, you know, updating everything. But yeah, so every place has its own story, rarity, you know, website, and stuff like that. So these is pretty cool things. So you'll soon see the NFTs up here, or you'll see a picture. For example, this is one of our community members, this is Prince. You'll see their picture there. But here is the NFTs right here, so you'll see that there. You also see the NFT inside of the purchase page as well. So this is the pretty cool thing that we're doing. We're trying to bring something different to the space. So let's go back here. So we've done that. Then you have the hidden lore, which you want to make sure you learn about the universe. So right now we at season 1, chapter 1. You can actually come here and you can actually read the book. So we have a book. The first chapter is the tree. So you can actually read out. I'll be putting these out periodically, and you actually read it. And then yeah, so it's the first chapter. It's pretty cool. It's really intense. So go in here and find out actually what's going on, what's happening. It's basically was walking you through what you guys would be playing when you first play, when you first played the beginning of the story of Abraxas, that game. All right, so this is it. I just wanted to show you guys this right here. This is something we're working on. We're not finished it. I just wanted you guys to give you, you know, this update on the project. This is pretty cool. I really like how we're doing this. Yeah, if you have any questions, any ideas, let us know, you know. All right, with that being said, I'm out here.